I hope you miss me, but I hope you won't forget me. I hope you miss me, but I hope you won't forget me.
What's up, guys? It's Ichigo. I'm not even gonna put it on you. What's up? It's your boy Cody back again. You want to bang around, killing, hanging on, hanging. Hold up, I ain't hanging nobody. Hold up. Stop that. Stop. Hold up. Restart the recording. What's up, guys? It's your boy Kobe Bryant. Back at it again with another video today. But today we're going to go over a new what if. I've been wanting to make a Bleach what if for a while now. It was actually supposed to be what if Toshiro and Ichigo switched places, but whatever. Today we have what if Bleach movies were canon. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. But every movie, no, I'm not talking about filler, because filler is not a movie. And then there's too much filler in Bleach to even do that. Like, I hate when filler comes on in Bleach. It's so stupid, and I don't know why it was born. But without further ado, we're gonna have to go over first movie, second movie, third movie, and fourth movie. And when it comes into the story, we're gonna have to go in order for this. So, yeah. Starting off with movie 1, Memories of Nobody. So, Lana or Shazana or whatever. So, we all know the only reason she had to fade away was because the movie was what they like to do in movies for anime. If the anime is still going on, they like to make the character at the end of the movie die. So they don't have to put it in the timeline, even though they could just say it's not canon. So I feel like if it became canon, she wouldn't die, cause like best girl of Bleach. But that's besides the point. But yeah, and it's kind of already in the thumbnail. So yeah. So movie 2, Bleach, Diamond Rebellion. Favorite movie by far, because like Bleach is fire. Toshiro, best character in Bleach by far. Second favorite character in anime history. Coach. Did I say something? But I feel like this movie wouldn't really change all that much. Maybe just Shazana being in it, if that's even how you say her name. I feel like that's just it, because like I don't think she would do that much. Not gonna lie to you. She just be at Ichigo's house along with Rukia. That's literally all that would change. Next we got Bleach Fade to Black. So Bleach Fade to Black is basically, it's just Rukia. She has these friends that come to her because she left them or something right around that. And she actually turns into a villain, and everyone forgets Ichigo. Kind of spoiling the movie a little bit, but everyone forgets Ichigo, and Ichigo's like, "Oh, you don't remember me? I almost forgot about you, but Kisuke with a Hana. Just going around, and then he fights Rukia, which best movie fight in the world. I'm joking. So nothing would really change except Shazana would be there as normal, and Toshiro would kind of be a little bit more cheerful, because like after the second movie, if it was canon, Toshiro will be more cheerful. So last movie in the installment of movies for Bleach is actually Bleach Health Yes, I'm saying health because I can't say that word. Underworld chapter. Because and in this movie, all that really happens is so Ichigo, he's like fighting and then like and it like holds and then it ends up being that like these people from the underworld come and they try to take him and then they end up taking his sister and yeah all that all that would happen is that I don't know. Toshiro would be more cheerful in letting Ichigo go and giving him encouragement and well I guess Salami. Yes, Salami would be there. I don't know why I keep changing up like her name because like I know her name. I know like how to spell it. It's just I don't know how to pronounce it. Solana, I'm pretty sure. But hey, shut your you ain't the person making what if. I am. But without further ado, let's get into this what if. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to go over. Ichigo will get his underworld form. So yeah, here's what it looks like. Looking pretty nice. Like look at that. Doesn't that look good, man? Like it's like one of the best parts of the movie. I'm 99% sure it's stronger than holification, and it would actually become canon now. Yay! So Eisenarch's coming up, and Ichigo. Oh, all of this would take place after the Rukia rescue. And Eisen. So this would be around where Ichigo finds out about the visors, and he's trying to learn halification with his math. And because obviously it would just be the Ken team, except Susanna would be, Solana would. So, hold up, give me a sec. Really not Senna. I did not just look that up on Google. Senna would just be on the team, that's so it's really different. No. Obviously, the first team would have to be the useless team. I'm joking. Ichigo's literally the most useful in the entire mission. Renji's Bankai literally does nothing the entire show. Rukia takes the person out she was fighting with the loss of her life. Uryu, I'll give him cops. And Chad, I'll give him cops. Like, at least they took out their foe without either one putting their life on the line or barely doing anything. Like, Renji literally did nothing. His Bankai does nothing the entire god dang show. Like, I'm telling you. Why would they give Renji a Bankai if it does nothing? Man, I'm sorry. But since Senna totally did not just look up that on YouTube or something, man. You know, because Azula-chan wants to hang out with someone that likes anime. No. Literally. No laugh. Literally. That is literally supposed to make you laugh. How are you not... Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Ichigo will come upon the first person that he sees. rushing, he would then put on his hollow mask. Yes, I'm watching Yu Hakusho. Don't get mad at me. I'm trying to finish the show real quick because this show is good. But I'm gonna pause it though for this clip. But as Ichigo would then say, would then charge at him, Getsuga Tacho! As he would then slash at him, blasting it towards him. As it would then miss, he would hit whatever move he does. He would then say, "Oh amigo, hola amigo." As he would then charge up a blast, as he would then blast it at Ichigo. Ichigo would jump back. Susanna would then say she needs to help, but Ichigo says he wants to test out his power. Ever since they split up, Ichigo hasn't really been able to fight anyone, and Nella's just been yelling at him about it. So Ichigo would then say, I'm not taking any chances with anyone. And now, if you're prepared, I'll show you my full strength. As he would then be like, come on, amigo. As he would blast himself at him, as it would then start a sword fight. Ichigo would barely be able to keep up with his speed, but Ichigo would then start gradually getting better, learning his fighting style, and he would then continue being able to read him. Ichigo would then slash at him, breaking his guard, slashing at the air. Oh. As he would then go into his power, whatever it's called, as one would then start gradually coming around him. Sorry, I'm drinking a Coke. It's so I can continue talking. As Ichigo would then say, that air's not gonna do nothing to me. As he would jump at the air, as he would then try to slash at it, as Ichigo would not be able to cut through it. What? As Ichigo would then start getting attacked. Iseta would then say, you still don't want me to do nothing? As Ichigo would then say, I'm fine. As he would jump out the air, Senna knows he's not going full power for a reason. As he would then jump down at him. Take this! Getsuga Tacho! As there would then be a brief pause. As Ichigo and him would then clash. Come on! And Ichigo would then break his guard. We're finishing this. As they would then clash. As Ichigo would then smile. As his mask would then start breaking. Dang it, I forgot I haven't mastered this. I can barely hold it for that long. As he would then blast away, jumping back. Senna knows that Ichigo can't hold either forms at a very long time due to just Ichigo. He was a slow learner, but he was a quick learner. Like he learned it slow. Like he didn't have any time to learn like how to keep it on long. As the mask would then break, Ichigo would then be surprised. No. As his face would then get caught, he would then get slammed against the wall. And Ichigo would then grab his arms. He would then reveal his face with one black eye, one white. Still have a little time left. As Ichigo would continue holding his arms, he would say, Getsuga Tacho! As he would then take out the foe. We're gonna only be going over Ichigo because I don't feel like any other character group fight would be any different. Especially since Ruki is not getting stronger and Renji's Bankai is still useless. I'm really doing my boy Renji like that. Like, I know his Bankai did nothing, but still, whatever. As in canon, Ichigo would then run into Uki. Like, after a little while of fight, like, watching Chad and Odahime. Odahime and them. And maybe a little bit of filler. Ichigo would make it. And, Ichigo will be able to hold his whole mask. Because, as you know, in canon, Ichigo, every time he fights, she's able to hold his holification mask longer because he gets more used to it. Ichiflow would then be able to hold his mask for a little bit longer due to him having a little bit more training. And yeah, as Ichigo would then try to hold his sword, charging the Ukiora, you would be surprised. As Ichigo would then charge at him, Getsuga Tencho! As he would try to hit him with the Getsuga Tencho, as there would be a big blast. Ukiora would just hold on Ichigo's sword. Is this supposed to be all your power? As Ichigo would be surprised. I'm not even gonna have to use my sword. I can't remember what it is. How am I supposed to be a Bleach fan but not know what it is? But whatever. As he would then blast Ichigo. As he would then choke. He would then grab Ichigo by the neck. As Ichigo would then get sent flying. As he would get crashed into one of the pillars. As Ichigo would just lay there. He would have Odahime at this point, due to it being canon. And Ukiora would then would then hold his hand back. As Ichigo would then say, and they would then look each other in the eyes. As Ukiora would pull his hand back, making a hole through Ichigo's chest. As Ichigo would then lay there dead. Everyone would be surprised. Ichigo would bring, as in canon, Grimmjow would bring, what's her name? Odahime, as in canon, to heal Ichigo so they can have their little rematch. Along with Zena being there and Nell. As Ichigo would then say yes to the rematch, he would then jump down as he would get prepared for the rematch. Now Ichigo and Grimmjow would be prepared for their fight. Ichigo would stand there jumping at Grimmjow. And Grimmjow would say, "Put on that mask and go full power." As Ichigo would then jump back. I can't do that. As Grimmjow would then get angry. As he would start hustling Ichigo way more. As Ichigo would barely be able to defend against Grimmjow. As Ichigo would then say, "It's done." As Grimmjow would then say, "It's done for." As he would then aim at Ichigo's arm. Ichigo would barely block. As he would then jump back. As he would be put on the defensive faster than Bakugo put Uraraka on the defensive in their fight. As Ichigo would then get blasted back farther and farther. Being surprised with the power of Grimmjow. Like he's gotten stronger. As Ichigo would then get blasted back as he would catch himself. As he would then start breathing hard. "Use that mask!" As Grimmjow would then grab Ichigo's face, slamming him down to the ground. As Grimmjow would go in for the final blow, Ichigo would block as he would blast Grimmjow's sword away from his face. "Getsuga Tencho!" As he would then slash at Grimmjow. As Grimjaw was then taunt Ichigo saying, if you don't put on that mask right now, you won't have Orihime won't live long enough for you to save her. As that would trigger your boy Ichigo. So Ichigo then put his hand on his face. Sorry, Orihime. As Ichigo would then yell, is this what you wanted, Grimjaw? As Grimjaw would then be happy. As they would blast at each other, they would then start their fight once again. Ichigo's now putting Grimjaw on the defensive, but Grimjaw's able to come back at times in need. As it would then clash, Grimjaw would then say, I guess it's time. He would jump back. As Grimjaw would then use his release, as Grimjaw would then go full power. He would blast himself at Ichigo. He would kick him in the air. Ichigo would block. People that have watched my stream, they know what's gonna happen. As Grimjaw would then launch in the air, he would then scratch the air, launching both of them at Ichigo. Ichigo would turn around as he would then try to block. As he would then say, this is my most powerful attack. As he would then stay in the air. As it would then be dust. There would be an Ichigo with no holification mask. As he would then jump, he would fall down to the ground. As his arms would be scratched. As Ichigo would then jump in the air. This is gonna be the final attack. Now let's go, Grimjaw. Yeah, you're right. You can't take much more of this. As he would then say, Grand Settle. As he would then launch his blast at him. Ichigo would yell, Ketsuka! Tenshou! Launching a blast at Grimjaw's attack. As Ichigo would then power up farther. As the blast would then clash. As Ichigo would then be on the ground. As Grimjaw would then land on the ground. As Ichigo would say, I'm defeating you. No. As Grimjaw would then get entertained, you're finally going full power. As Ichigo would then be in his underworld state, as he would blast himself at Grimjaw. I don't have enough time to be standing around. As he would then blast Grimjaw. Grimjaw would be damaged. As Ichigo would continue slashing at Grimjaw. As Grimjaw would be super mad. No, I was supposed to win. As Ichigo would then say, you done for, Grimjaw? His phone would then power off. As Ichigo would stand there in front of Grimjaw. As Grimjaw would be prepared to get up, as he would then try to attack Ichigo. As he would then be cut from behind. As he would then fall into the ground, as Ichigo would be surprised. No, Nani! As Ichigo would then stand there surprised. And you're next, Ichigo Kurosaki. As he would then try to slash at him, Ichigo would then block with his sword just barely. As Ichigo would get destroyed in this fight, Ichigo's barely even able to stand up because of how much energy she's used. He starts getting cut in his legs, his arms. And he keeps saying, I have to say, Orihime. As he would then fall down as Ichigo As Ichigo's sword would then be blasted away. As Ichigo would then say, I have to save all the Hitman. As he would then try to punch him in his face. As Ichigo would miss his punches, she would continue punching at him. As Ichigo would then get slashed. As Ichigo would fall onto the ground. As the fifth Espada would then get blasted with some air, getting pushed back just a little bit. As there would then be an adult Nelliel. And there would also be a Senna protecting Ichigo. As Ichigo would stand, as Ichigo would be kneeling there, surprise. As they would both. As Ichi Flow would then say, gosh. As Senna would then start launching more reliefs at him, which is kind of useless. As Nelliel would then say they'll take it from here. As it would blast at him. They would then clash. As they would then both get slashed aside, except no. As they would then start going like in their cannon fight, except with a little leaf support, it would then de-transform. As it would only be Senna left. As Ichigo would then say, no. As Senna would then get sliced at, as Ichigo would then jump in the way getting sliced, he would get pushed away. Senna, take out the Hime and run. As he would then fall on the ground. As Ichigo would then say, you're done for. As Ichigo would then say, go, Senna. As Senna would then get slashed too, as they would all be laying on the ground. As the fifth Espada would then pick up Nell's body. You're not all that strong now, are you? In your baby form? So weak, pathetic. You can't even move. She would then start kicking her around as Ichigo would try to get up. As Ichigo would then put on his hollow mask. I'm ready. And this will be where we leave this what if off right now. I've been trying to do a Bleach what if for the longest. And I've been trying to do multiple of other what ifs, along Fairy Tail, One Piece what if Usopp was useful. Poor Usopp. Usopp. I've been trying to do other non-fighting anime, but that, to me, I just don't think that y'all would like it. And whenever I'm finished with the Yu Yu Hakusho show, yes sir, I'm gonna start doing what ifs on that. They're gonna start being Hunter x Hunter what ifs when I'm finished watching Hunter x. There's gonna be Demon Slayer what ifs coming out, so prepare for that. There's gonna be what if Deku learned 3 Sword Style, and what if Deku trained with Vegeta, part 3 and some more. So I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to slap that lickety dickety like button, pause, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new. He don't know about Gucci, Givenchy, that part of that Fendi, that Louis. Nah. He don't know about spending a few racks and then make it right back in the morning. And he remind me of Sebastian, cause that nigga corny. I ain't never.